This next piece is for 18 and over. L'chaim. Bought my son a gift, Tennessee honey, and I wasn't going to drink it. He told me on Saturday, he says, Dad, he says, take a shot. Take a shot in life. You got to know where to aim. I don't drink, but I love that when I taste that honey. How sweet it is. Jackie Gleason. And the reason I took this drink right now, and I wasn't going to take it alone, was because who wants to drink alone? When my friends have just shown up, they come into my mind, they help me think with confidence, knowing the truth and the reality of something that was created by others than science. It is used every single day by many, many people. Some use it in other languages, but all the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, call me on the phone. It's being used all the time. And so is the alphabet, and that's what's so fantastic with what I do, is because I already use the science that the masses, or the many of the masses, have created. The one that was used by the masses. Now, I've already spoke about no Aussie, no Australia. This is not me talking, okay? AUS, okay? AU is another way to say water. It is another way to go left and right from what is U is S as 19. But the other side of U, okay, is actually 16. U, 18 and 15. So we start at L, which is 12. Then we go to 15. Then we go to 18. Then we go to 21. 21 will crisscross with the 16th letter. And it's so funny. They're both over here. 16 and 21. Okay, it just is what it is. I know what I know, and it is what it is. Pi says 25, it says earth. The 1, 6 is a spirit that goes through 6. Now, everybody asks, why 666? Because from above is below, 1 plus 6, 7 minus 1. Above is below, 8 plus 2, 8 minus 8. 8 plus 2 plus 6, 8 minus 6. 3 plus 6, 9 minus 6. When we do this distance of 3 to 6 to 9 is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is the reality. I am 1 from the left. I am 1 from the right. 1 and 6, 1 and 6, 1 and 6 above and below. And 1 and 6 is the reality of this equation created and put here because you're using it. If you push this number or this, forget about the number. If you push this area, everybody knows what this area is. It's the middle of all the other 8. So that's 1 and 8. 1 and 8 of 1 and 6. 6 and 8 are the difference of the 7th gate. It's so simple. So I create my dresses. I only create my designs this way. I put them on dresses and clothing, and you wear the thought. Menopause. We're going to take it as menopause or menopause, which is incoming. Okay, our bodies were made. Some pieces and parts are still growing and to be used in the future from the minnow, okay, or the spirit or the that comes into us that directs the rest of our body to have the emotional and growth state that it does. So the minnow, the energy of the I world, in the I is always the change. What is it? I am 1 and all is 9. I am 1 and all is 9. So 9 is the change of all because 1 is inside of 8 because it's 1 from this area. This is a 9 area, 9 areas in here. In between all the areas is another area, makes it in between 18. So we got 18, 9 between 9, but no, that's not true. In between here and here. Here is 1 space, here is 1 space. But the size of the circle tells me that that part will take up both sides, creating the I. If that creates the I in between 2 spaces by creating a circle over this area, those circle will create the, I'm going to show you. My camera fell down. I hope it didn't hurt your ears. So that circle that's in between these 2 areas, right, is actually doing this, creating a section here of I and a section here of I. How would you like to look at this? Would you like to look at it as, because it's so large, it becomes the equal sign, becomes the minus side? When I connect above as below and side to side, okay, here is my X factor. Here is the circle. There is no X. All I get is a minus in this area over here, right? But I put it sideways. So now we're getting minus plus minus, telling me what areas we are in. Now, will I connect both areas over here and not create anything over here? Calling levels, the third level. When I reach the fourth level over here, or if I reverse it and I go over here, I only can have this in 3 levels. Otherwise, as I move up, these sticks that are here, right, will now move over here, and it'll no longer be over here. So it'll end up being dot, dot, with no sticks around. And then it'd be dot and a stick, which we'd see this area over here. Then in here it would be dot and we'd see the X, and here it would be dot and a stick. So there would be 3 different versions to this. And here you can look at it as your A, taking up both sides, or your 6 over here, and your 9 over here. And now you've created this house. This is the single formation. So in menopause, okay, 14th letter, these are all the reverse alphabet, meaning everything together here will be 27. So we have, instead of M-E, okay, instead of M-E, we now have N-V. To NV1 is me. I know, which is pi 25, 27, Y and Y, the division of Earth, win a big red sun. And the pause, or between this portal and this portal, is a path. Let's say building number 1 and building number 2, right? Then we have this passage right here. So let's just call it that. Now, when we're going to add them together, we have E5S19U. So we're going to add these numbers up. 5, 24, 45. So in the E world of man's communication is the fox between Saturn and Mars. She is the half-life. I'm trying to figure out what number this is. If it is 77, 62 plus 15 is 77 of Christ's spirit in rotation of Saturn. Remember, 10 and 9 is JI. Okay, it is a combination. It is also, the minute you get to 101, you're on the other side, which is actually saying 987. So you're now inside the gateway. So we stretch another line. Okay, we go another 1, we go another O, and we go another 9. And in that, we get these 2 circles, 0, 1, 0, 1, and this passageway over here. That's the way I would understand. Do you understand why? Because in order to go 9, 10, 11, you're going 9, 10 is inside the 0, and then it would be 9, and you're counting down this way. So it's 0, 1, 1, the same numbers on that side as this side. When you pass 0 from 1, you should be going to 9. 9, 0, 1. Not 1, 0. You go minus 1. This one minus 1, this minus 1 is 9. This minus 2 is 8. This minus 7 is 3. This minus 6 is 4. This minus 5 is 5. Now we've arrived from Jupiter to Mercury inside Jupiter, and then Jupiter again. So, and that expression of that, the only way to do that is to go through Mars. So we're going to go Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. And let's just do it at this. If I did this to it, or if I extended it this way, okay, depending on how you want to create this letter A, right? At the same time we created B, the same time sideways, this will create the letter R. So we're now recreating the entirety of everything. Up here, these are calculations where if we went to one planet was over here, okay, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter. Okay, but I did come off from the last, we were talking about this dice, right? Connecting these dice. Do you remember I was connecting? I put the circle over this one, and the circle over this one is 2, 3, 4 circles missing. Then if there was an in-between, I'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 half parts in this. 10 plus the 6 original parts. 10 and 6 equals to 16. Follow me, but the 3 are missing. Takes 1. There's not 3. I only could put 1. 1 goes there. I get 3. 3 is because it's on 3 sides. 2 is missing here. 1 and 1 is missing here. 2 is missing here. The letter N. 1 and 1 will come together here. What's the equation? What are we building? What are we doing? I'll build from what you give me. I'll build from what you give me. Are you in management of any sort? Are you missing? Are you building? I'll build for what it is, because we all have to know that this one and this one will come together in this corner. It'll be the happy medium, giving enough space to open doors. So when we add these all up over here, menopause, andropause, androidian, the what do you want to call it? There's the Pegasus, there's Andromedia. These are the sky stars. Okay, in Andro, we've come up with 1, 15, 19, 37, 52. So Earth, the cube, okay, of 10 in Earth's spirit gives us the gateway. 1 to 15 equals to 120. It is 1/2 of 1 Mayan 10-day, 24-hour week, which is in regular numbers and not in matrix. When we come to minnow, okay, it seems like the minnow is swimming into Andro the receiver, Androp, Andromedia. We take the voice and we deliver the voice into the media, the minnow and the andropause. And now that we no longer need the babies anymore, we fall into a different state or different part of the moon, which we all know will create the Q letter, which is now 38, 55, and 14. EEN is actually 555, okay, which is connected to 15, which is 14, and 10 is 24. And that is 62, and 62 is the number to the dog queen. Andromedia, when you come to a total, 114, add 1 to 14, or KD, Kraft Dinner. Shutout, Ken Dryden, Montreal Canadiens. We add these up, we end up in Jupiter. We end up with the red sun, because 3 and 11 in pool is red, created from yellow and, not created from anything, 3 and 11. The 2 ball, 1 and 1 is 2, equals to blue. 1 and 3 is 4, equals to green, purple in pool. So I use my relations. We have Christ, we have Neptune, we have the dog, we have Saturn, Venus connecting together, we have Mars and Venus, we have the sun, we have the E world of man, 9/11. The 254th day a year was 9/11 in the year 2001. 1020 location, New York. Jack, Jesus Christ, lands on the moon, energy power. 31, 33, 35, 37, 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150 becomes 156, 144. The day a man crosses through Mars, 1/4 time. 9 and 7 is 16. 3, 4 is 1. 4 and 16. 4 and 16. 4 and 12 is the purple. We've connected through the skies. 3, 5, and 7 is under the gun. 1 bullet at a time, 1 sperm at a time, 1 piece of energy injected at a time. The question is, when we throw the energy in, by the time it gets to man, it shoots through. And by the time it gets to us, it's slowing down, and we receive it. Just like the sun. We don't get the sun at 1,000,000 degrees, whatever it is in the sun. We get the broken down value of the sun, of the heat that comes in. The receiving of the spirit. Andro, and Meadow. Andromeno. Dro, no. Meno, DNA. Drone, DNA. Funny, DNA. ND, DNA 14, the crossover. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5, and 1 goes through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4. 5, 5. The passage of the Spirit. So this is what we get out of this thing over here. Then we want to know black, red, red, black. 19.
Encompass, 13th and 15th letter, 28. The spirit of artificial intelligence, 28. Cycle in the moon, the dog queen. This, we continue on. We have the center letters as the fifth letter over here and the fifth letter over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, P. Over here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. OP is 55 because there's 10 letters over here. So now we have to use the combination of the two. 0, 16 and 15 is 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. Passing of the 4. Over here, we don't have to use it. We use it as the 7. 7 and 4 says Jesus. 7 times 4, 28. 7 and 4, 11. Passing through the skies of Saturn. All coded. I don't know what they know deeper in the code. I'm going to look down this page to see if there's anything here. Inne, nigh, naissance, birth, black, 49. I'm just looking through these words. Wisdom, knowledge, enlightenment. 7 plus 8, Jack seat. Jack seat. Is Jack the dealer? Is Jack the dealer? Does Jack have the cards? He's dealing you the cards, but he's playing with the cards. So the dealer can give you the cards chosen, spoken of the matrix. 10132. Those are the numbers to Jack. 2567. The total name number to Jack is 7 and 25 equals to 1832, the doorway to earth. The doorway to earth is 18, the spirit of heaven, 1 and 8. That's what this says. K, J, A, and C. 3 A's and 1 3. That's the value in here. It's a 2 letter. It's a 3 letters, 5, 6. Total of 7 inside Jack. It's a pretty big name for a very small count. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Raphael, 7286, coming to you from the House of Pain. Let the oil spill from the cross as she bleeds black gold. What is that? What is that? It is the what is that? Nothing gets its purity until black turns white. Is that not correct? Turning to ashes? What has been taken away? If I burn oil to a crisp, what will happen to that oil? What must be taken away? This is one of my questions I'm asking because we want to turn everything into dust just to understand what happens. Raphael, thank you.